Welcome to day 17 of the Inner Image podcast. Thank you so much for joining me as we continue our journey through the powerful wisdom of Proverbs 31. Today, we're focusing on a characteristic of the Proverbs 31 woman that teaches us the importance of preparation and care for the future. Today's verse is Proverbs 31:21, where it reads, "When it snows, she has no fear for her household, for all of them are clothed in scarlet." This verse speaks to her foresight and diligent preparation. Let's dive in and explore how we can embrace preparedness in our own lives. In Proverbs 31:21, we see a woman who is well prepared for the future. The verse uses the metaphor of winter, a time of harsh conditions, to show her readiness. The Proverbs 31 woman doesn't wait for the storm to hit to take action. She's already prepared, ensuring that her household is clothed with warmth and protection. What's powerful about this verse is that it highlights the Proverb 31 woman's proactive approach. She didn't react to the cold when it arrived. She had planned ahead. She ensured that her family had everything they needed, not just for today, but for the future. The act of dressing her family in scarlet symbolized her care in providing the best for her loved ones, making sure that they're not just protected, but also living in abundance. This speaks volumes about how we, too, should prepare for life's challenges. We live in an unpredictable world, and while we can't control every circumstance, we can control how we prepare for them. Whether it's emotionally, financially, or spiritually, we are called to be intentional in preparing for the future with wisdom, patience, and foresight. In our busy lives, it's easy to get swept up in the present moment. But the Proverbs 31 woman teaches us that a little planning goes a long way. She shows us that preparation not only brings peace of mind, but also sets us up for success, even in difficult times. God, as our Father, who is our provider and protector, is the ultimate example of preparedness. He has already provided everything we need for life, and He has equipped us with His wisdom to navigate challenges. Just as God planned the world with precision and purpose, He calls us to prepare for the seasons of life with the same care. To live in her image is to reflect God's wisdom by preparing with intention. Just as God has given us all the tools and resources we need, we are called to be good stewards of them, using our time, talents, and resources to be ready for whatever comes our way. Today's reflection question is, how does being prepared in advance bring peace and confidence to your life? As you reflect on today's devotional, take a moment to consider an area in your life where you could be a little bit more proactive. Are there any areas where you could prepare more intentionally, whether it's financially, emotionally, or spiritually? Take one small action today that will help you prepare for what lies ahead. Whether it's budgeting, investing in your personal growth, or strengthening relationships, you have the power to lay a foundation for the future. Thank you for joining me for day 17 of the In Her Image devotional. I hope today's message has encouraged you to take a proactive approach in preparing for the future. Remember, just like the Proverbs 31 woman, preparation is not about being perfect, it's about being intentional and caring for what matters most. If today's devotional has spoken to you, I'd love for you to share it with a friend. And don't forget to subscribe so that you can continue following along this journey. If it's resonated with you, make sure to click that like button wherever you are listening. If you've been enjoying this podcast as a whole, make sure to leave us a review if you haven't. I'd love to keep this conversation going, so make sure to interact with me on social media, or you can leave a comment below. How are you embracing preparation in your life today? See you tomorrow.